morning or good afternoon, whatever it is. Good, both. I saw a tweet last night. It says the NRA has a new symbol. It's
Dr.
called
Diane
No
Ravitch.
Lives Matter. Well, we're here today because we are here to resist the corporate assault on our public schools. The politicians starve our schools of resources, and then they say they're failing. They're willing to spend billions to build new prisons, but not a penny more for education. That's wrong. Our schools are not failing. Our society is failing our children and our schools. Our society is failing to assure that each child gets the care, the nutrition, the security, the love, and the education that it needs to grow and thrive. The reformers say the money's all gone. We can't afford to pay for good schools in big cities, but there's always enough money for a new weapon system, for more testing, or for a new stadium. The schools do their best under difficult circumstances. They're struggling, but they are not failing. The reformers are failing. Every idea, every policy they have promoted has already failed, but they never admit failure. There is no other word to describe 15 years of fruitless disruption by reformers. Charter schools have not succeeded as promised, although they do succeed in making money for a lot of people. The charter industry is driven by entrepreneurs, profit seekers, and fly-by-night operators. Billions have been wasted on charters that either failed or never opened. The charter sector has been marred by scandals, by financial scandals, by academic scandals. Charters cultivate the belief that parents should shop for schools and instead of investing their energy in their local public school. I'll let this pass. We are at risk. We are at risk of creating a dual school system. It's as if we're going back pre-1954, creating a dual school system, both publicly funded, one of them free to choose its students, and the other required to take everyone. One deregulated and the other tightly regulated. Well, if deregulation is so good, why not deregulate all schools? Charters have paved the way for vouchers, which have been a huge step backward in our society. Most of the voucher money is going to fundamentalist schools where children are taught to obey and learn creation science. That is not a preparation for the 21st century. The practice of evaluating teachers by the test scores of their students, called VAM, has been a disaster. Thousands of educators have been fired based on this inaccurate measure. Despite billions squandered by the U.S. Department of Education and the Gates Foundation, VAM has failed everywhere. A New York judge ruled VAM arbitrary and capricious after one of the state's best teachers was called ineffective. Common Core has failed. When children are hungry, sick, and homeless, high standards don't help them. They need more than standards. Common Core is actually widening the achievement gaps among children. Teach for America started in 1990, promising that the best and brightest were here to save the schools, close the gaps, and put an excellent teacher in every classroom. Well, 25 years later, there's no evidence that TFA has met any of its